Hi there, Libra. Welcome to your mid-February 2025 General Tarot Update. It's Raina here. Okay, before I forget, because I just forgot to the end of Taurus's reading, for the time being at least, I'm going to be migrating my my tarot videos, not my astrology, to a new channel that I established last summer called Sag Virgo Chick Tarot. And I will try to remember to put a link below. The reason I'm doing this is that over the years, since 2019, I believe I was shadow banned, and I am receiving like a fraction of the views I used to get. Uh, I'm a little bit late. I do things a little bit. Uh, I'm sure like a Libra person would have, hopped on that right away because you're a cardinal sign. But what can I say? I'm very patient. I have Taurus rising. Um, a little bit too patient, 2019 to now. And, I have tried to contact YouTube. I really love YouTube as a platform, but I believe this was somebody that worked for YouTube that was commenting on a post, on somebody else's post on another channel and bullying them. And I took up for that other person. And I mean, there was something that I don't want to go into it, but I'm going to accept partial responsibility, because if I would have just kept my mouth shut after I just defended the other person, I think everything would have been okay. But a little bit of my ego came out. And so in any case, they knew I didn't use this channel name to call them out, but it was still attached to my main channel. And so they were able to find me very quickly and dox me. And ever since then, I've had a lot of problems, and also with subscriber count too. I should have like 100,000 subscribers by now. And, it is what it is. And, I want to help people. So that's a very big thing for me. And also, I'm stubborn. That's why I waited so long to start another channel and all of that stuff. But anyway, we'll see. I mean, it might not be that big of a. I did try it out last summer, and it did show that even with hardly any subscribers, I was able to get 1,000 views for some of my videos. So yeah, something is definitely up. So if you want to subscribe to that channel and you like the tarot, I just didn't want to leave you high and dry and you wondering like what happened to your channel. Where are those tarot readings? So anyway, I'm doing these now. I think the end of February I will have on that channel. So I will try to remember to have a link. I've been kind of a little bit forgetful about that sometimes. Well, I'm going to pick, I just, the double card. And it's not that it has to be bad, but just, oh, there's certain ways I don't want to end the reading with the double card or anything. The heart of the matter is the Seven of Pentacles. You can see the growth that this person is nurturing. This is a card of really assessing your growth in something that you've put your energy into. So have you, just like what I said about, starting a tarot channel, and somebody who starts a YouTube channel and they post videos and they say, is this worth my investment of energy? And sometimes people throw in the towel too early in whatever it is that they're doing. Like if they start a business and they're not just getting all these orders right off the bat, they may throw in the towel. I remember when I first started, I'm coming up on 10 years now. in May doing this. It's like crazy. But I remember for 2 months, I had no clients. And I was getting thousands of views. And I even read somebody say, oh, yeah, like another reader say, yeah, it took me a month to get my first client. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, that makes sense, or that's cool. But then after that month, I'm like, okay, when is this going to happen? And I was ready to throw in the towel. And I opened up my email and I saw that first uh, order, and it was actually um, for the most expensive product that I had at that time. And I remember wanting to cry. And then, you know what's interesting about it? After that, it wasn't like just total being flooded with orders, but it started getting consistent. I believe that situation was energetic, and I believe for you the same. So either you might be tempted to throw in the towel over something, or you might be the opposite, where you're pouring money and resources into something and you can't let it go. And maybe you have to see that it isn't working out. And maybe sometimes it can be retooling something. It doesn't have to be like a complete loss, but it can work both ways. And this can also be for a relationship too. When you realize, like, I don't think this is going anywhere. And I'm really looking for a committed partnership. I'm not looking for a booty call, an eternal booty call. In the past position, we have the Page of Cups. This is newness in love. But let's see. In this deck, they're having fun with it, and they're showing a pig flying and out of the cup. But it's really, you will see like a fish, because it can be like Piscean energy. Cups is definitely water energy, but this can be like a Piscean situation. And so what that can represent sometimes is being gullible, being naive about this situation that you're putting a lot of energy into. So usually when I say the words gullible or naive, I'm implying that maybe somebody else is there being very deceptive, and like in a relationship where like I said, I joked about a booty call, uh, where you think it's love and they're just looking for sex, that type of thing. Because Libra is a very romantic sign, and you may have a different view on the situation than they do. The higher message is Knight of Swords. This is, well, this can be like a lawyer. I mean, when I think of the Seven of Pentacles, unless you got married and right away it was going downhill, but it's also about being it's about change coming in. And I feel like this change is maybe internal. You're going to have a lunar eclipse in Virgo in a month from now, like exactly a month from, I'm recording this on Valentine's Day, so exactly a month from now. And what that can mean, Libra, is that you're going to experience internal shifts, because it's going to be the 12th house, which is the house of self-undoing, the house of Pisces, house of bad habits, and like addictions and delusions. And it's the dream state, but it can be like letting go of that, or it's not even like you doing it. It's like it's like the last house. So it could be like the end of this karmic situation that you may feel under, and maybe some kind of karmic ties that bind. And it can be very liberating. Oh my gosh, it's wild. Okay, well, I'm going to put this aside. Look at that moon. The moon. I didn't even know that was the moon card, because I don't get the moon card as much as I wish I would. So this, I was just talking about that lunar eclipse. That's like a powerful full moon. Now this is the challenge card. The moon card can be that it just like, kind of a little bit like the Page of Cups in the sense that it can be about delusion. It can be about lying to oneself about a situation. Because it's in the challenge position, it could be keeping you trapped because you're refusing to see things as they are. And, um, you can be any sign, but if your Mercury is in conjunction with Neptune, I mean, that can be very difficult, or, there are other like aspects that really can make a person, or another one is like your ruler Venus in hard aspect or even a conjunction with Neptune, because you may get deluded in love on a regular basis if you're not careful. And that, it starts and ends with you, you know about doing that. And that'll hold you back, because then you can't move forward, and say, okay, this isn't working. I'm going to move on with my life. Oh, look at this. The Lovers. That's perfect for Libra. What's coming in is the Lovers. Now, this is a card of intimacy. You see the naked bodies, but actually, even more so, the emotional intimacy, the really bearing of the soul kind of thing. And this is also a choice point. This is connected to Gemini, so a Gemini person may be coming into your life in a meaningful way, but a choice point. Maybe it is time to look at the energy you've invested in something and the payoff, or what you've gotten back from it. And if it's not something, if you have tried for a reasonable amount of time and it hasn't given you that, then you have your answer. The outcome is a double card. This card is connected to Capricorn, and you see the person, who is controlled. The double card is about lust, greed, and how they, keep us in bondage. And so that could be saying that there's something going on that makes it hard for you to walk away from a situation. But again, with the Moon card, this can be in part delusion that is keeping you there, where you think there's a chance. You think, if only I can get through to this person, they will open up to me. When they don't have that within themselves, they probably would have to go to a therapist. It's just not something that is necessarily really, natural and normal for them. I mean, I wish people, and I would say this especially with women, I'm getting a lot more men clients as well as viewers. So, hi, men. But, talking about men versus women, women tend to be very open with their emotions. Not all women, though, but, because society doesn't frown on it. And so men can be closed off. But it's not, I mean, sometimes if sometimes a woman can, get a man to trust her to open up. But if you tried that and it doesn't work, then just thinking he's going to wake up one day and magically do that is a little bit diluted. So if you really want that, which I think all people want, open, sharing kinds of relationships, I think that's the whole point, then you have to like really see things as they are. So I picked an additional card, and I have the Three of Pentacles. Well, that's really what I'm referring to. It's teamwork. It's like both people are on board. Um, like for instance, with the Seven of Pentacles, it could be like a one-sided thing where you're putting in all this energy and somebody else is like almost indifferent, because they're not valuing that connection the way that you are. They see it for their own purposes, their own gain. And so, anyway, that's what I have for you, Libra. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a private reading, I have package deals, and a couple include the tarot, and I have also career and love readings and stuff like that. You can find out more information at the link below. Thanks for watching. Bye.